Oh, good evening, everybody. Sorry about the delay. That was annoying. Man, thank goodness for the PMDG forums. They gave me the answer at the final minute. I was almost ready to call it quits then. I really was. I thought I might have to reinstall the sim. I tried rebooting the PC. I tried everything. I tried revalidating all my game files. And yeah, turns out it's the AirAC information for Navigraph. So if you uninstall the AirAC, just for the sim, not necessarily for the PMDG or the Phoenix, that will solve the problem, allegedly. So that was good fun. Anyway, we're live now. That's the main thing. Thanks for bearing with us, and yeah, very much looking forward to tonight's flight. And we're going to head down to Nice in the south of France and see what they've got in store for us there. And yeah, I thought it was time that we flew the 737 again. It's been a minute since we've jumped in the 737, what with all the joystick testing I've been doing, like with the Ava base from Thrustmaster and the Warthog that they very kindly sent over for review. I've loved flying with those sticks and kind of reviewing them and getting to know it all. The flip side is that the yoke and the bowing has been a little bit neglected, so it's time to put that right tonight. So we're at Gatwick. We're in the PMDG 737-800 and we're going to head down to Nice. We are on the VATSIM network. Gatwick Ground, I believe, is online. So that's all good. And everything is looking pretty good. What's my obsession with Gatwick? Gatwick's kind of our base for our virtual airline, so that's why we fly in and out of it quite a lot. We do rather like Gatwick on this channel. And I make no apologies. Right, let's tell GSX, if GSX is going to play ball tonight,
boarding requested,
to start boarding. Let's see what we'll do for the handler. Now, I've adjusted the time that GSX should take to load. Obviously, we're a little bit behind tonight, so I wanted to kind of, don't want to take too long getting gone, because obviously we've got a bit of a flight ahead of us. And I'm curious to see how it kind of behaves and handles the increased density, increased boarding speed. So that's cool. Who have we got in the chat then? Planes and trains. Good luck. My crappy PC, I get the feeling. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? Rob making a pest of himself, of course. Human, no stress, take your time, appreciate it. Jeb, what's up? How you doing? Cameron, welcome. Gamer Boy. Adnan.
do you want to board crew?
EHAM is your favourite. You know what? I almost wanted to fly out of EHAM earlier. I kind of had a bit of a feeling that I wanted to do EHAM. Maybe I feel like I need to get some scenery for it. I haven't got any scenery for it, and I kind of feel like a big airport like that probably could do with some scenery, because if you're not careful on VATSIM, it could be a little bit on the iffy side, as we found out to our cost in Dublin. Do I ever fly the Headwind A330? It used to. Yeah, it used to. Just kind of stopped. I kind of feel like with the 777 now, that kind of fills that slot really for a big long haul airliner. Whereas, yeah, before the 777, yeah, I would have done. I probably would have flown it quite a lot. Alrighty, have I flown to EPMG? EPMO, sorry. Don't believe so. Doesn't mean to say I'm wrong though, because I'm wrong a lot. Anyway, let's get ourselves in the cockpit. We fiddled the time, because we did a poll a little while back on the channel, a week or so ago, and I kind of asked what you prefer, because obviously real time, it's night time here and it's pitch black in the UK, and obviously the time that I stream mostly is in the evening time. So I kind of put out a feeler saying, like, what do you guys prefer? Because I kind of feel like we're leaving a lot on the table, really, if we're flying at night and we're just looking out in complete darkness. Like, this sim is absolutely gorgeous and we can't see it at night time. So thankfully a lot of you came back with the same feelings as I did, kind of just fiddle the time and ideally fiddle it to sunset time. So that's what we'll be doing today on the way to Nice, and thinking about getting that Flow Pro app, because they I think you can lock the time, so that might be something that I look at getting in the future. That could be cool. Looking forward to that.
Boarding pass, please.
Right. Oh, no way. Has all the ATC gone off at Gatwick? How dare they? How dare they? Unicom it is then for us tonight. That's all right. I get to chat to you guys a bit more. That'll be fine.
Welcome on board.
SB, how's it going, mate? Right, let's get the old bird fired up, shall we? So batteries on. Now we'll take the ground power. We'll get our nerves on. For the 738, do I use the FT sounds? No, this is all stock. All stock. Emergency lights.
Good evening.
Armed and guarded.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's put the logo light on because it might get a bit dim out there. How's it going, Oka?
Welcome on board.
Nice to see the 737. Is it the 7, 8 or 9? It's the 8. It's the only one I own. I don't own the others. Would be lovely, but it's quite a lot of money to get essentially the same thing all over again.
Hello.
The 800 was the one I wanted, just because it's kind of the one that I always end up on when I'm flying in real life. So,
Welcome on
as the boss of PMDG says, generally the market wants to fly what they go on holiday on, and that's pretty true, really, when you think about it. So, right, let's load our
this way.
flight from SimBrief. That's all good. And our performance tool, we are using 2.6 left tonight, I believe.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
900 is free tail strikes, yeah. Yes, it is. Do I intend to cross the pond? I'm not entirely sure when it is, but honest answer is probably not. Probably not.
This way.
Not sure I've got the patience to sit there for that long, to be honest. All the time available to do it, sadly. Family, work, stuff, you know, so.
Hello.
Right, why are my throttles not playing nice? Oh, I know. Hang on. Hold the line, callers. Right. Rudder pedals are in Boeing. Chinook. A32NX. SPAD. There we go. That's better. Loco, how's it going, mate?
Good evening.
Charlie, good evening. Just started your descent into Jersey. Lovely. You know what? We should fly into Jersey on the channel. We should have done that tonight, maybe. Hey ho, never mind. Right, let's fuel the plane in the most lazy way possible. Because laziness is never a bad thing,
Welcome on board.
if you ask me. Okay, that's the fuel done. Payload, who we got on tonight? 153 passengers, so we'll say 12 of those are in first class.
Welcome on board.
So that'll leave us 141 in rubbish class.
Hello.
Cargo 2113, so if we put in 1100 in the front, 1013 in back.
Hello.
That gives us a zero fuel weight at 57.6, which is almost bang on what SimBrief thinks, so that's always good. Question, how does that 5800X3D perform? You still get the main thread limitation. Loco, it's really interesting you should say.
Hello.
There's a video that I put out on the channel literally 2 hours ago, almost, where I do a load of testing with it. So I start with a vanilla sim, so the default A320 Neo, not the IndyBuilds one, just the default one, and I start at the default Gatwick, so without this scenery that we've got, and I take an FPS measurement. I then switch to the Phoenix, to the PMDG. I then introduce the handcrafted scenery that we're at now, I then look at things like GSX, I then look at things like VATSIM, FSLTL model matching, and I just kind of layer all these things up to see at what point does our FPS start to tank, and then we kind of have a conversation about what FS24 might do to sort things out.
May I see your boarding pass?
So, on the whole, it's much better than my 5600X, but I feel like I could always use more, so I'll keep an eye on the news over. If I were any of you, I'd keep an eye on the CPU news over the next week or two, because we've got new processors, I believe, from Intel. Arrow Lake, I think, is the code name, but it's going to be like the new Core Ultra, whatever they're going to call it. I think they're changing their naming scheme, so Gone is going to be like the i3, i5, i7, i9. They're going to be called, like, I think, Core 9 Ultra. I don't know, I forget what it is, but they're going to change it. And then we've also got a rumoured 9800X 3D from AMD. Imminent. Rumoured to be. So we'll see.
Welcome on board.
We'll see what happens. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool.
May I see
I
your
kind of feel like I need all the help I can get. So, but then in a couple of months' time, once 24 is out, am I still going to feel that way? Because it might be that a non-X3D part now performs really well in Flight Sim 24 because it can scale, the sim can scale over multiple cores, because at the moment we're just stuck on one core, essentially. So, I don't know.
Hello.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Anyway, let's go to our FMC
Hello.
and begin to get this show on the road. So, pausing it. Let's grab our GPS coordinates, paste it in there. Airport is come on, click. Thank you, EGKK.
Hello.
And we are at gate 567. Just take a look at all of these long laps
Good
and
evening.
see that they're all reasonable and in line with each other, because obviously if one is a million miles out, then we've probably got a problem. Howdy, Robert. First Twitch chatter of the night. Love to see it. Usually the first Twitch chatter of the night is some kind of bot trying to sell me cheap viewers, so it's always nice to have a real human. Welcome, Rob. I'm on an Xbox and ready to get a PC. I think I should wait until January to wait for 2024 and Micro Landscape to settle. Yeah, I would wait. If you haven't got anything at the moment other than the Xbox, I would wait and see what happens, because there may well be very different buying advice for 24 than what we currently have for 2020. Because 2020, it feels like the advice is get an X3D chip because you're single thread limited, and the extra cache in the X3D chips really helps. But that might not necessarily hold true for 2024. What type of chair do I use? That is a very good question. I use the worst chair possibly imaginable at the moment. It's really not good at all. Right, where... Am I being really stupid? Where do I go? I always forget how to do this. How do I get the sim brief? Flight plan request. There we go, sim brief. It's because I have something in the scratch pad. It always catches me out. Let's pull it in from sim brief. There we go. Set the payload. Set the fuel. Didn't even need to do that bit at the start, did I? What's single thread limited? So on your processor, in your PC, let's say you've got an 8-core processor. Generally, 8 cores means you've got 16 threads. And unfortunately for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, it basically uses one of those threads to the maximum, and it doesn't scale its workload out across the other threads. So it doesn't matter if you've got an 8-core, a 16, a 12-core processor, pretty much one of those threads is going to get whacked to 100%, and the others are going to sit there chilling out doing nothing, essentially going to waste. So oh yeah, why is the N2 that high? That is a bit weird, isn't it? What's going on there then? We'll look into that in a minute. So yeah, Flight Sim 24, allegedly, will be able to spread its work across multiple cores a lot easier, which is going to be good for all involved. Let's activate that flight plan in a minute. Execute. Beautiful. So we live in hope. We live in hope. Is that Flight Sim 24? No, it's not. I wish it was, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know why the N2 is that high. The N2 should be nothing. How very weird. Okay, let's load that. Execute that. Now do our N1 limit. So rating is TO. Flaps 5. Select temp 47. So TO is selected. Let's put 47 in the script. Can't behave. 47. Thank you. Put that in there. Then our takeoff data, we can go flaps 5. Center of gravity. Happy days. Runway is 26 left. Hang on. Departures and arrivals. Let's do it this way. 26 left, and we're on the Bogner 1 X-ray. Where's my notepad? I made some notes. Where is it? Yeah, Bogner 1 X-ray. Happy days. Execute that. Now if we go back to N1 limit and take off. RW 26 left. Now we've got some data. 138, 140, 145. Which is incredibly different to what we've got over here. Why is that? Why is that? What's going on? 47. How bizarre. Let's re-import all the stuff from the aircraft. 40, 140, 146. Okay, so now let's do select temp 31. I don't want TO2. Alright, now what does it want? 139, 140, 146. Close enough. Close enough. Let's change this. Am I in that sim right now? Yes, I am. Hey, Druck, how's it going? Loving to see Twitch lighting up. We are trying really hard with Twitch. Well, I say we're trying really hard. I'm basically going live and doing pretty much nothing else to help the situation, but it's always good to see some people in Twitch. We're apparently one condition away from getting Twitch affiliate. I need to get 3 concurrent viewers on average. So, if any of you did want to transfer over to Twitch temporarily for this stream, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, if you know what I mean. Right, let's get things lit up a little bit so we can see. Turns out I've been watching your tech channel for a while without realising it was you. Oh, were you the one that someone commented saying, are you that Air Not guy? I saw that the other night. Where's the Twitch link? I just search for Air Not in Twitch. I don't even know what the Twitch link is. I'm not very good at Twitch, as you may have gathered. Not the greatest at Twitch. Hey, you good 10, welcome to First Class. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's my tech channel called? It's just my name, David Knott. it's really funny. People say, like, when are you going to do a face reveal on the channel? It's like, well, my tech channel's picture is literally my face. So I kind of already have, but... There we go. I was thinking about maybe getting a webcam as well. I was looking at them earlier. Thinking about getting perhaps a face cam, an Elgato face cam. Thinking about possibly doing that. Just so when we're not on yoke cam, we can have some like face cam, I guess. Don't know. I guess it would be good for engagement, hopefully. It's getting dark. I'll have to fiddle the time again in a minute. Okay, so we need to be off blocked. Oh my god, in 7 minutes. Ah! Right, what was I doing? What have I done? I'm getting confused. I'm getting flustered. I feel like the stream started like really stressfully because I couldn't get the sim to boot, and now I'm just all over the place. So there will be errors. So I need you all to be watching over me, making sure I don't make any silly mistakes. QNH 1006. Captain Jack, welcome. Nice to see you. Evening, Paul. Right, let's get some... Blimey. Let's get some lights on first and foremost, because... Can't see a damn thing. Right, APU. Let's get some fuel pumps on. APU on, that's good. What's our cruise? What is our cruise for today? 390. Well, let's whack in 390 up top here for the pressurization of the cabin. Let's get some air on in the back for the passengers because they'll be whinging otherwise. Cookie, you had issues with the sim not loading earlier as well. Did you fix it? Because I know what to do. So if any of you update your sim tonight, because there's an AAU3 update, which essentially means I think AnyBuilds have updated their A320neo with more stuff, which is good. So we'll check that out. Possibly in the next stream, we'll do a flight in that. I'd be keen to sorting that out. But yeah, I was looking around for a fix. I was like, oh no, what do I do? Like, I'm going to have to cancel the stream. And I went on the PMDG forum, and luckily, like, not very long ago, someone on the forums said that you need to uninstall the Navigraph AirAC data for the sim. So I've done that. I don't think that will cause us an issue, because PMDG has its own data that kind of gets loaded into it. So... fingers crossed we'll be alright. But yeah, there could be some weirdness. Right, yaw dampener, hydraulics, window heat. Now we're looking pretty good here, I would say. Pretty good. Oh, Adri, how you doing? Are you controlling Manchester tonight? Oh, look, it's raining. Right, let's roll back the time a bit. It's already getting dark. I need to get that flow up, I think. Okay, initial climb, 6,000. Still nothing on for Gatwick ground, is there? Or Gatwick anything. Absolutely nothing. Let's probably tune Unicom 122.8. Right, shout if the volume's too high or too low for the ATC. Good. Jolly good. Right, what's the runway heading? You mean advisory frequency? Oh yeah. I guess you got the code of conduct update as well, yeah? ATC is a bit quiet, okay. Let me see if I can turn that up just a touch. There we go.
Traffic is like 38 miles, airborne altitude 7 left, climbing through 2,000 feet on that Mont Golf.
Right, bear with me a minute. Okay, let's set the runway heading 257. Do V2 plus 15, 161 in the window up here. And it's almost time to go. We're almost right on time. This is actually pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
With traffic France 101, taxiing via Gigaten Mike, holding point Mike 126 left.
Right. I think we can now get rid of our ground power. Parking brakes are set. I still don't know why my N2 thinks it's so high. That's a bit weird. Let's get rid of the chocks. Let's have a little look outside. Yeah, that's fine. We got the place to ourselves, haven't we, more or less? That's fine. Should probably do a radio check on V-Pilot while I think about it.
47 Romeo Foxtrot holding point Alpha 126 left, line up behind this helpfully instructive passing plane with a British steam.
Which is my push to talk.
Heathrow traffic, Union 2204, turning base for VLS 27 right.
My push to talk button's not working.
Air France at November 1, same intentions?
France at Mike 1 will go right after you.
Roger.
Okay, 2 secs, guys. I need to sort out some controls here. Good job I checked this before we departed, wasn't it?
7 Tango Bravo, on block stand 106. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you do.
That's weird. Why is my eye tracker... God damn. There we go. Right. Gatwick traffic, Air Naught 432 radio check.
Union 2204, Heathrow traffic on final one ILS, runway 27 right.
That's good enough.
Readability 5.
Traffic traffic is 47 Romeo Foxtrot takes runway 26 left.
Start valve open. What is going on? I don't know why my N2's so high. Anyway, let's go. Gatwick traffic, Air Naught 432 at stand 567. Pushback and start. Oh, I need to close the door.
Heavy traffic, France 101, lining up 26.
Yeah, Reaper, that's it. Similar sort of thing.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, the back door is still open. I thought it would do that on its own.
Heathrow traffic, Union 224, short final ILS, runway 27 right.
Obviously not. Doors. Close the door.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Glad to hear you're liking the PC Reaper. That's cool. Good for you, man.
People traffic speed with Fallen Romeo is 10 miles to the...
Locking gear.
Oh, my engines are in ground. It's bizarre. Right, we want nose to the right, tail to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Come on.
Release parking brakes, please.
Do this to me.
Release parking
Oh
brakes,
my
please.
god. This is going to be the stream. To end.
Gatwick traffic, York 04, establish Lambourne 6
Release
miles
parking brakes,
departure, 26 miles to Detling, 4,000 feet.
Release parking brakes,
Okay.
Heavy traffic, France 101, taking up 26 left C for departure, routing to Charles.
Release parking brakes, please.
Why is it not doing it? Do my flaps work? Flaps are working. Speed brakes are working.
Release parking brakes, please.
I'm trying to release my parking brakes.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh man.
Release parking brakes, please.
Yeah, I'm doing the toe brakes as well. That's so weird.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, back into the controls we go. What can I do? What can I map? Let's go into here. Brakes.
People traffic speed with Fallen Romeo is 4 miles to...
Heathrow traffic, Union 224, vacated exit runway.
Heavy traffic, France 101, passing 3,000 feet, climbing to level 250.
Heathrow traffic, Skyways 175, lining up 27
Release parking
left,
brakes,
Detling,
please.
2 Golf departure.
It's not working, guys.
Release parking brakes, please.
God, gotta be kidding.
46 Echo on the QF Alpha for taxi runway 26 left.
Release parking brakes, please.
People traffic speed with Fallen
Release parking
Romeo,
brakes,
stop final
please.
Prison Road.
Oh no.
Release parking brakes, please.
What does one do? This is the
Release parking brakes, please.
this is the thing about streaming, it can go completely pear-shaped.
Release parking
Alright.
brakes, please.
London traffic, York 04, position Acorn, 5,000 feet, climbing flight level 300 for lead Bradford.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
I'm trying.
Gatwick traffic,
Release parking
Skyway
brakes, please.
41 Romeo Papa inbound 26 left, 7 miles.
If anyone's got any ideas, feel free to shout out.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
Set brakes mode to simple. Where do we do that?
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
It's in the FMC. In the equipment page.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
Gatwick traffic, Skyway 41 Romeo Papa on localizer 4DME.
Release parking brakes, please.
PMDG settings, you think? Okay. Aircraft.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, dearie me, what's going on? Hey, Gav, how you doing? Nice to see you in the chat.
Release parking brakes, please.
Sorry you've arrived at such a an annoying time.
Release parking brakes, please.
Options. Right, let's go back. Page 7. Simulation.
Release parking
Page
brakes,
7.
please.
We're on simple. Oh no!
Release parking brakes, please.
The weird thing is I've also mapped it to here as well.
Release parking
It's just
brakes,
not doing it.
please.
Right, let's check up top. I'm not doing something really silly, am I? I haven't forgotten anything.
Release parking
I feel like I
brakes,
started
please.
this stream in a bit of a huff. Because the sim kept crashing and now this. It's a little bit... almost like it might be me.
Release parking brakes, please.
Step on the brakes. Yeah, so I've got rudder pedals that are my brakes. If you look down, look. See?
Piece of traffic starting space 27 right to establish.
It's a PMDG bug. It happened to you a couple of times. Oh no.
Release parking brakes, please.
Had to restart. Oh man, this is bad.
Release parking brakes, please.
Keep it stepped on them.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
So, brakes are on.
Release parking brakes,
Click
please.
it. It just doesn't want to go, does it? Are we going to have to restart the flight? Surely not.
Release parking
Surely
brakes,
not.
please.
Skyway 41 Romeo Papa, clear of runway 26 left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Starting to run out of ideas here, guys.
Release parking brakes, please.
Pushing down on my brakes, yeah.
Release parking
Brakes.
brakes,
I've
please.
got my feet right down on them.
parking brakes, please.
Huh. This is weird. Why is my camera moving on its own?
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, hang on. Okay, that might have been a little bit of stick drift here on my TCA thing. Oh, this is a turn up, isn't it? Wow. Press down the brakes and press down the park. Yeah, tried all that. It's just not going.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, let's. I wonder if it's SPAD. So if I was to take my throttle quadrant out of the SPAD preset and put it back into the Boeing. Hey! Oh!
All engines
No.
clear. Start at will.
Blimey, that's what it was. Huh. Okay, so something weird with SPAD. Goodness gracious me. Right, what was I doing? We will get to Nice, I promise. Promise. Right. APU bleed on. Packs off. Engine 2 into ground. And also, look, our N2 has gone back down to 0 because our N2 was like, I think somebody pointed out earlier, our N2 was like stuck at 30% or something on the ground with the engines off. Oh, Tower is online. I'll give them a buzz in a second. Right, 124 230. God, I can feel the VATSIM stress coming to get me.
Can you send us the departure by text, please?
Yeah, I'll do it by text.
Right. Now let's add the fuel to engine 2. It's not doubling today. Never say never. Right, let's start the flight. So we're going to get a penalty from New Sky now for being so late, but that's fine.
Please set parking brakes.
Tower for Scales, 175, could you confirm departure is Bognor 1?
Dare I set the parking brakes?
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Skyways 172 is Bognor 1 X-ray departure with airway Lima 612, Benbow, then it's filed, and please squawk 7315.
Okay, departure by Bognor 1 X-ray departure, then airway Lima 612, followed by Benbow. Squawking 7315, Skyways 1.
Skyways 1752, read back correct, Gatwick QNH 1006.
I just love hearing them talk.
QNH 1006 for Skyways 1.
Okay, engine 1. Just tell GSX to go. I think the sooner they go, the better.
Second, that's the
Target to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unicom 1 to decimal, thank you. 146 sector.
Gatwick Tower, good evening, Air Not 432 at stand 567. Apologies, we pushed back without realising you were online, therefore requesting IFR clearance to Nice, please. Hopefully they heard that.
Special call, just call sign only, please.
Unlocking gear.
Air Not 432.
Air Not 432, roger, you are clear IFR to Nice, Bognor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7016.
Clear to Nice on the Bogner 1 X-ray, squawk 7016, Air 0432.
Air 0432, read back correct, Gatwick information, spit it out. Quebec, the current QNH is 1006.
Quebec is current 1006, Air 0432, thanks. Alright.
So we're going to go 175 ready, second.
How's it going, Chelsea? Nice to see you.
Let's go with 1752, requesting taxi.
Right, 7
Confirm, go with 175.
0.
Go with 1752, taxi holding point Mike 1 for 26 left via Juliet and Mike.
Holding point Mike 1 for 26 left via Juliet and Mike, go with 175.
Alright, so we've got rejected takeoff selected. Flaps we can set to 5. Might as well do that now while we're just sat here. Oh man. Sometimes it's just like you start a stream and things start going wrong and you're like, why did I bother doing this? We'll get there though, we'll get there. Okay, let's take power from our engines. We can give the passengers back some air. Set the isolation valve to auto. APU bleed can go off. APU can go off. Let's get the lights on.
Let's go with 408, remaining behind the company A320 in front. Taxi holding point Mike 1 for 26 left via Whiskey Juliet Mike.
Do a recall check. We are looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Right, let's see if we can get a taxi clearance, shall we, and not make a mess of that. Gatwick Tower, Air 0432, stand 567, ready for taxi.
Air 0432, taxi holding point Alpha 2 for 26 left via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Holding point Alpha 2 for 26 left via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra, Air 0432. Right, let's get some charts up for you all. And you can hopefully see where I'm planning on going.
That was 1752 via Mike 1, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, surface wind 320 degrees, 1 to 2 knots.
So, via Quebec Alpha,
Let's go with 175.
left onto Lima, right onto Papa, and Alpha Sierra down here, right by the runway, and we're going to hold at Alpha 2. Happy days, I can do that, providing parking brakes go. There they go, they're off. Good grief. Man.
And Skyways 408 behind the company A320 Neo via Mike 1 and up and wait, 26 left behind.
Right. How's everyone doing? Everyone calm? You know what I forgot to do, didn't you? In our haste. Brake check. Okay, that's not good. Why isn't my yoke working now? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no, it is working. Just not moving in here. That's fine.
Skyways 1752, no further.
Yeah,
monitor Unicom now 122, decimal 8, joy of flight.
Pushing to
it's because I got the yoke lowered. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I'm just stressed. Ignore me. I'm just stressed. Hey, Pavel. How's it going? Okay, right is clear. Left is clear. We're going to have a good flight, okay? Promise. Yeah, it's all good. I was just being daft. I forgot that I had it.
Skyway 408, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, here we go on to Lima. Someone on final there by the look of it. You guys got MFSS working? I nearly didn't. I nearly had to cancel the stream. You have to uninstall the Navigraph AirAC data for the sim, then it will load. Otherwise you'll get crashed to desktops. I had the stream scheduled for 7:30 and I went to load up at like 7:10 and I was like, oh dear, what's gone wrong? I really thought I was going to have to cancel on you guys, so thank goodness for the PMDG forums because somebody was on it like almost instantly.
Easy 85 Foxtrot, character.
Easy 85 Foxtrot.
Easy 85 Foxtrot, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Runway 26 left, clear to land, easy 85 Foxtrot.
Turn the air conditioner on, it's getting hot in here.
Skyway 408, roger. No further ATC, I'm afraid. Monty Unicorn 122.8. Enjoy your flight.
Why am I using a Boeing yoke with an Airbus Quadrant? I get that question all the time. And the honest answer is I feel like the Airbus Quadrant is really good for Airbus and it's also perfectly usable for Boeing as well.
Tower, easy
and I'm not sure.
ILS 26 left.
I'm not sure the same can be said for the Boeing equivalent. So if I had a Boeing throttle...
X-ray Gatwick Tower, hello, continue your approach runway 26 left, you are number 2, 1 is an A320 ahead about 4 miles, the minimum safe approach speed please.
Continue approach and minimum approach speed, easy 57 X-ray.
Easy 85 Foxtrot Gatwick Tower.
Easy 85 Foxtrot.
Easy 85 Foxtrot, no delay on vacation please.
No delay on vacation, easy 85 Foxtrot.
Easy 806 for a good day power direct from May /0.
Easy 806 Gatwick Tower, for Gatwick.
Sorry about that.
Easy 806 roger, Monty Unicorn, call me an established localizer 26 left.
Call me an established localizer 26 left, Unicorn 126.
Okay, target evening, give you 43 X-ray Charlie Islands from a 26 left 9 miles.
Easy 43 X-ray Charlie Gatwick Tower, hello, number 3, continue approach 26 left, minimum safe approach speed please, traffic in front, 4 miles.
Reduce the minimum approach and continue 26 left, easy 43 X-ray Charlie.
Right, here's Alpha 2. I imagine they're going to want to let these guys land because it sounds like they're bunched up a little bit.
Easy 57 X-ray, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Is that the free Gatwick? Yes, it is.
Runway 26 left, easy 57 X-ray.
Easy 85 at Foxtrot Gatwick Tower, continue rolling please, cross on Juliet, turn right.
Cross on Juliet, turn right.
Easy 85 Foxtrot.
Come on, Captain, you can do it.
Air Knot 432, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Air Knot 432.
Easy 43 X-ray Charlie, expect a late landing clearance.
43 X-ray Charlie.
Oh, nice one, Chelsea. Cool.
Easy 806, good again, runway 26 left.
Easy 806, get retire hello, continue approach 26 left, number 3. Easy 43 X-ray Charlie, service wind 320 at 12, 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 left, easy 43 X-ray Charlie.
Easy 85 Foxtrot, continue taxi please, taxi stand number 564 via Juliet, Romeo, Romeo Alpha, Quebec, Quebec Charlie.
Might get to see a landing here if we're lucky.
Via Juliet, Romeo, Romeo Alpha, Quebec, Quebec Charlie.
Hey, go on, go on. Beautiful.
Eighty-five 7 X-ray, continue taxi, taxi stand number please 48 right via Juliet, Romeo, Romeo Alpha and Lima.
Taxi stand 48 right via Juliet, Romeo, Romeo Alpha and Lima, easy 57 X-ray.
Easy 806, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 left, wind back.
Easy 43 X-ray Charlie, welcome to London Gatwick, take a right turn, runway 08 left, hold short Romeo.
Right turn 08 left and hold short Romeo, easy 43 X-ray Charlie.
Air Knot 432, apologies for delay, a few air arrivals close together. After the landing, EasyJet A320 Neo, short final, fire Alpha 1, line up on 26 left behind.
Not a problem, we'll line up 26 left after the arriving A320 Neo, Air Knot 432. So after this one here. Now I'm going to need to remember to use the little shortcut for my auto throttle because my SPAD profile is now disabled. Oh, where are you going? You're wobbling around there, aren't you? Hey, I can't talk. Happens to us all. Especially me, it would seem. Right, let's get some lights on. Put transponder into Tara, engines into continuous. Strobe and steady. Let's get out there. Crank the volume up a bit for takeoff, shall we?
Air Knot 432, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, Air Knot 432.
Easy 806, welcome to London Gatwick. Turn right, runway 08 left, hold short Romeo.
Right then, are we all ready?
Runway 26 left, hold short Romeo.
Easy 806 negative, turn right, runway 08 left, and hold short Romeo.
Hey, Swiss, Token Tuesday.
Correction 08, sorry about that.
Okay, wait for the engines to stabilise. Let's turn and... well, not turn and burn. Let's just get out of here. What an incredibly stressful start to the stream. I feel like everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong.
Easy 43 X-ray, continue taxi fees, 08 left, Alpha November, left Papa, hold short of Lima.
Taxi Alpha November, Papa Lima, hold short. Just confirm hold short in Lima.
AFM, hold short Lima on Papa.
Hold short Lima, Papa, easy 43 for time.
It's a bit of a wind, isn't it? Beautiful.
Air 0432, no further ATC, I'm afraid, 1 Unicom 122.8, bye.
Over to Unicom, thank you very much for the service, Air 432. Okay, rejected takeoff is off. Over to Unicom we go. Traffic Air 432, departing 26 left on the Bognor 1 X-ray departure, 3,000 feet. Oh, some nice stutters. Love to see it. Okay, flaps. 1. We've got all the flight sim celebs in tonight. We've had Gav, EasyJet Sim Pilot, now Swiss has turned up. Alright, we'll hand fly the first little bit. Look at that. Look at that. That's why we fiddle the time. Look how good that looks. I was going to think we're doing an off-schedule descent here, isn't it? Okay, let's get the autopilot on. I can pay a bit more attention to you guys then. Okay, let's go straight to 390. Let's not muck around. We're on Unicom after all. Okay, coming up on 6,000. I will get to all your messages in just a minute. Just need to pay attention for the first sort of 10,000 feet. Go altitude intervene. Because obviously we're being limited at 6,000 thanks to the SID, but we're going to push through that. And away we go. Standard pressure. Happy days. Happy days. Where's Gav? Sorry, someone said Gav is where? EasyJet Sim pilot is short of his runway. Which runway's that? Okay, 10,000 feet is coming up. Hey, look, we've got a tailwind. That's good. 10,000 feet. Lights off. Engines out of continuous. Flaps are up. Standard pressure. Let's sink the heading bug just in case we get into a bit of trouble. Right, sorry guys, what were you all saying in the chat? I was not very attentive there, was I? Right. Chelsea says, could you by any chance repeat the problem and the fix for the sim? Yeah, so I was trying to boot into the sim tonight at around 7:10. Ready to start streaming at 7:30, and I just kept getting a crash to desktop. It wouldn't even get past the loading screen. So I had to uninstall the Navigraph Airac data. And then it loaded. So I don't know what's going on there. But luckily, the Airac data for the PMDG and the Phoenix, you install those separately, kind of separate to the main Airac data for the sim itself. So I think we're all good. Runway 34 in Wellington. Is that Wellington, New Zealand? Man. What a thoroughly stressful start to the stream. Mind you, I say that. I say start. We've been live for over an hour. I still feel stressed. I'll start to calm down on the way, I promise. Just need to relax a little bit now. What do you all think about a bit of music on the stream? I used to do music on the stream quite regularly during the cruise, but I started getting copyright notices, which was really annoying. Not least because the music I was playing is considered safe for YouTube and Twitch and everything else, but people kept trying to claim the video, being like, that's my song, even though it wasn't. Whether it was like YouTube accidentally doing it, I don't know. But of course, when someone does put a claim on your video, all future revenue of that video goes to that person until you can reclaim it as your own. It kind of goes into escrow, which is not ideal. Try royalty-free music, you can't get copy. Well, that's kind of the problem, Swiss, actually. I was using Streambeats. You may have heard of it. And even with the Streambeat stuff, this person just kept being like, no, that's mine. It's like, no, it's not yours. So I'd have to go into the YouTube thing and say, no, it's fine, it's royalty-free, and I would write the comment saying I've got a sync license to use it, blah, 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 blah. Which then gives them the opportunity to come back and go, no, it's definitely mine. And they just don't. And then it reverts back to me in 30 days. But just the whole process is just really annoying. I guess they're just playing the numbers game, because imagine if you were to just claim 1,000 videos and be like, oh yeah, some music in that video is mine. It immediately goes to, I think it immediately goes to that person, like all future revenue of that video. So if you were to do 1,000 videos and just run the numbers that maybe 200 or 300 people just aren't going to be bothered to fight it, or not realise, or not know how to fight it, I guess eventually you're going to make some money, which is probably the whole motivation behind it, but super annoying. Cheers for coming by the channel though, Swiss. Appreciate it. Nice to have you in. Maybe we should just do it. I have got a button I can press, which I believe will start some music. I haven't used it in ages though. I wish I bought 737-800. I cheaped out on the 737-6. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the 6. The pocket rocket. You know, if you want to learn the plane and, you know, there's a budget that you've got to think about, then the 600 is a great option, because it all works the same, doesn't it, really? All the systems, all the buttons, all the stuff. So I wouldn't be so hard on yourself. It was like a toy. Yeah, but I kind of like the A319 for that. Like the minibus. I love all that. EasyJet Sim Pilot still short of runway 34. Come on, Gav, hurry up. I think Gav clearly needs to take a leaf out of my book tonight, you know. A flawless stream. Flawless execution, no issues, no problems. Just get on and get the job done. FA18 says, hey, what do I use to stream with? I guess it, well, that's a big answer. I've got a dedicated streaming PC now, so I used to do everything off my gaming PC. But as I started to multi-stream to Twitch, to YouTube Vertical, I've kind of got, kind of think maybe I'll try TikTok at some point. We did do it briefly. But it's really hard to get a stream key for TikTok. You have to use their TikTok Studio app, and that's just annoying because it's another encode session on your hardware. Whereas if I could just plug the stream key into my vertical stream that I've got going to YouTube Vertical right now, it could just be casted to TikTok without another encode being required. But yeah, OBS is the software that we use. That's kind of like the meat and potatoes, really, of any streaming endeavour. It's just like OBS is so central to all of it. Yeah, Cameron makes a good point, actually, because the 737 MAX 8 is coming by default with 2024, isn't it? Now, I don't know how good it is. Not flown it. I'm not expecting PMDG levels of nerdery, but could be a very good plane in its own right. Can't figure out how to do vertical ones, so I use a plugin by a company called Atom, so A-I-T-U-M. They do a plugin called Atom Multistream. And I also use their Atom vertical plugin as well, so that then gives you a vertical canvas that runs alongside your horizontal canvas. Then the multi-stream plugin can stream it to YouTube Vertical. Although it's really annoying because YouTube Vertical is like a separate stream. So I'm seeing two chats right now, the one that you're in the vertical, and one for the regular one, if you like. I wish YouTube would just combine it. And maybe do it so if you come across the stream in like the YouTube Shorts feed, that's great. Then if you turn your phone horizontal, it then goes to it diverts to the horizontal stream. That's what TikTok does, so if they can manage it, I'm sure YouTube can. Right, is anything online over France? I don't think it is. Oh, we've got Marseille Control. We've got Nice Approach and Nice Tower. No way. I did not realise that. That was all offline when I started the flight. Okay, that could be a cool end to the flight. I will take that. Yeah, I would wait until 2024 comes out before you will decide what to buy. I can advise you as best as I can with what I have, and I'll be, you know, putting out content to try and help you all. But obviously I've got one possible set combination of hardware, whereas there are loads. So, but you know, we can get a good idea because we were looking earlier on the video that I put out, and my CPU usage was at 30%, or 30-ish%, give or take. And my graphics card was at about 50. So if my CPU was able to do more with the sim, that would then transfer more load onto a GPU. So maybe then I'd start to feel the limit on my GPU. I don't know. I think really the big thing I want to find out is how well have they multi-threaded the sim in 24? Because I know they keep saying, you know, stuff's been multi-threaded, but what stuff and how much stuff? Speaking as somebody that used to do a lot of work with threading applications on the iPhone when I used to write iPhone apps and iPad apps, threading is a very complex area of development. It's very easy to get wrong. So I'm always dubious when someone goes, oh yeah, our app's multi-threaded. It's like, yeah, but which parts are multi-threaded? Which, yeah, because you can't just multi-thread it all because it will go wrong. There can be unintended consequences of multi-threading everything. Because you could send off a task to a thread over here and it could finish after the result of that computation is required. So you need to make sure that you're only sending stuff to be multi-threaded where the result isn't needed in a necessarily timely fashion. Because if you've got a job on the main thread that's like, right, I need that task on the other thread back now, I need the result from that, and it's like, well, I'm still working on it, then the main thread's like, well, damn it, I'm stuck, I can't do nothing. So, yeah, it's complicated. If you've got a task like encoding video, that's fine. Because A, it's not like a real-time application, is it? It doesn't really matter if it takes 1 minute or 2 minutes for your video to encode, as long as it gets encoded eventually. And you can literally, you know, divide a frame of video up into little squares and hand out those squares to all your different threads. And if square 1 is finished before square 2, square 3, so it doesn't matter. It's like, cool. The thread that was on square 1 can now move on to square 5. I think my next CPU upgrade will be a 9800X3D or 7800X3D if it goes on discount again. I would imagine the 7800X3Ds are going to become more and more scarce as time goes on. I saw rumours, or not rumours, I saw reports the other day that I think at least in the US they're starting to get quite pricey because there's not many of them left, but obviously people still want them. But I think AMD have ramped down the production on them perhaps, in light of the 9800X3D coming out. Yeah, I would keep your 4070 Super for sure. I mean, that probably might even do 4K. Wouldn't surprise me if it does. You might feel it on the VRAM side a little bit at 12 gig. You might get away with it. Your local store has one at 475. What currency is that? Dollars? MV, how's it going? Euros, yeah, I mean that's still pretty nuts, isn't it? Evening, Lone Gamer. Sorry, I can't remember if I said hello to you or not. Good evening, Void. Do you think a Ryzen 7 7800X3D and a 4060 Ti 16 gig of VRAM would be a good pair for Microsoft Flight Sim 1440p high settings? Probably, yes. However, I feel like all of my Flight Sim hardware advice now comes with a qualifier of, but we don't know about 24. And that comes out in 6 weeks. 7 weeks, whenever it is. So, yeah, I don't know. I would personally not buy anything for Flight Sim until we start seeing some data coming out of 24. Like I say, I'll do all the testing I can on my end. I've got a 3070 in my streaming PC, I've got a 4080 Super in my gaming PC, so I can give that a try. You know, swap in a 3070, see what happens. I've got a 5600X in my streaming PC, so I could get the sim going with that. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this? Fly-by-wire simulations, October 27th, 2024. Don't be teasing us now, fly-by-wire. Don't be teasing us like that. Hang on. I'm starting to get heart flutters here. Does that mean what I think it means? Surely that is what I think it means. Right? Right? You know, I was only thinking today, I saw British AV Geek last week flying the A32NX, and I was like, I've got to fly that again. I feel like it's been Phoenix, 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 and we can't forget the fly-by-wire. We mustn't forget the fly-by-wire. It's too important to the community. It's what got this channel started. So for that fly-by-wire sim, I'm forever grateful. I really am. People in chat doubting whether it's a genuine account. Well, still, it's nice to dream, isn't it? It would seem that it is not the official account. If I go to the channel from the back end of YouTube where I can see the chat, you click on the user, click go to channel, it says this channel has no content. Still, it was fun while it lasted, guys, right? But yeah, I was thinking, seeing Luke fly the A32NX the other day, I was like, yeah, we need to fly that plane again. Hey, SWFC is in Twitch chat. Nice to see you. Disappointed to see any builds go back on the A350 only for 24 and not 2020. I didn't realise I'd done that. How the hell did I know? Skills. Still, good try. I admire the hustle. Don't be fooled, Swiss. It's a fake account. Oh, why is my sim frozen? Don't do this. Not now. Not now. Not after everything tonight. Ooh. Right. Which is that? We're over Paris, aren't we? Kinda. Oh, that's Orly, isn't it, down there? By the way, I'm not building that computer before Microsoft Flight Sim 24. As you said, we need to see what it's like. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like I say, I'll do my best with the kit that I've got here to test it to death for you all, so we can get some kind of idea of what's going on. There we have it. Cruise. Are you down there, Chelsea, are you? Hang on, we'll look out the window. Aha. That, I believe, is Chelsea. Just about see the lights down there. Lightspeed, I don't think anyone did, unless I missed a memo. Right, how are we doing for time? Let's look at our progress page. So we should be into Nice at... Oh, it's because I've messed with the time. It's all wrong, isn't it? That'll teach me. Still. 300 miles. Ish. To go. Hey, Baker. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we might get some ATC shortly. Nice approach and tower is still online. So the ATIS says expect RNP Zulu runway 04 left, departure runway 04 right. Cool. Going to go on the Nisar 7 Romeo, allegedly. Transition at Mus 1. Let's have a quick look. Let's go into plan. Into legs. And we'll step through the route. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cheers, Pavel. Yeah, big time tonight, Pavel. Do I like the new VATSIM radar website? I think it's a big improvement from VATSpy. Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like VFR soon. VFR in the sim or VFR in real life? Hey, King Bob's in. How you doing, Bob? Is that just a webcam on your controls? No, it's actually a Sony a5000 mirrorless camera, and it seems horribly overpowered for what I'm using it for. So tempted to just get a webcam, to be honest, at this point. Real life, nice. Hey Mario, do you think the GSX Pro is worth it with the new sim having better ground services and passengers in the cabin? I don't know. I feel like I fall out with GSX Pro on almost a daily basis. When it works, I love it. When it starts not working, I get quite grumpy at it. I hate to say it, guys, but Swiss 001 in chat is not the real Swiss 001 either. And now I think of it, was that actually Gav in the chat earlier? Probably not. Of course it wasn't. You knew it was Lightspeed. What makes you say that, Cameron? How do you know? Well, how did you know? Pavel, someone in chat is pretending to be other people. Oh, I must have missed that, Cameron. Mario, I'd wait until 24 comes out and see what comes of it. I kind of feel like at the moment now isn't the time to be buying into stuff like that. I think everyone's ignoring you, Lightspeed. Oh, the stream froze. Dang. A330 drunk for swearing at you. Oh, I'd love to have seen that. He does make me laugh. Yeah, on a good day, GSX is like the best thing ever. But on a bad day, it's, there you go, King Bob said it. Do I have any other flight sim hardware? Other than what you can see, I don't think so. Have I tried the Winwing Ursa Minor Airline Sidestick? No, I haven't. I haven't tried that one. I feel like I've been really spoiled with, let's get some sunlight again. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I feel like I've been really spoiled with the Ava and the Warthog that came before it. I've moved it tonight because I thought if I'm flying Boeing, I'll put the throttles over here in the captain, because I am a captain. I thought I would put it in the captain's position. So yeah, the Ava's over here. Don't know if you can see it. Maybe just about make it out there. Hang on, guys. I'm just doing a bit of spring cleaning. There we go. What's my cost index? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where do I see cost index on this thing? I've forgotten. Performance. Cost index 72. Yeah, Lone Gamer's got the hang of it there. Look, 24 coming out. You got some that say 20 will work. Others saying 24 will be updated. Some free, but some paid. Yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. Will I stream tomorrow? Unsure at this time. Not sure if I'll be able to get out here tomorrow. Can you explain what cost index means? Yeah, so what it is, it's a value that you put into the plane between 0 and 100, I believe. At least it is in the Airbus and I think Boeing too. And a higher cost index basically tells the plane that it can kind of go a bit faster during the climb, it can use more fuel, whereas if you give it a low cost index, you're saying conserve fuel at all costs, basically. So go for a more gentle climb, that overall you'll use less fuel, things like that. Which obviously airlines are going to favour, but equally if an airline is running behind schedule and they're trying to make up time so they avoid fines and penalties and goodness knows what else, then they might elect to use a higher cost index. So yeah, it'll burn more fuel on that flight, but there might be a greater good that they're kind of going after. Same with PC Tech, it's all a mess at the minute. Oh, it really is. It's a right mess at the moment, especially with all the CPUs. You've got Intel CPUs that are basically degrading over time. And you've got AMD that came out with the 9000 series, and I would say that was a pretty messed up launch. They didn't really do a great job with that. Aha. Who's that? Please contact me 124.650. That will be Nice Control. Or Marseille Control, I should say. 124.650. Do I like motorbikes? I don't know a thing about motorbikes. Sorry. Marseille Control Air 0432. Flight level 390.
X-Ray, November Oscar 432. Bonjour, can you say again the full call sign?
Airnaut 432 or X-Ray November Oscar 432 if you'd rather.
No problem. Airnaut 432, bonjour, identified, direct to Nisa.
Apologies, could you repeat the direct to?
Nisa, November India, Sierra Alpha Romeo.
Direct to Nisa Airnaut 432, thanks.
Iberia 34 Kilo Papa, you're leaving space, monitor Unicom, 122 decimal 8, bye bye.
Direct to Nisa. There we go. Shortcut, love it.
Good evening, Europa 16 Papa, flight level 380 inbound.
Europa 16 Papa, bonjour, direct Mildu.
Direct Mildu, Europa 16 Papa.
Oh no, I've just dropped my pen. Where did it go? Ah! It's alright, I got it. Hey, another Twitch chatter. Love to see it. Good, well that's a nice little shortcut we had there, wasn't it?
I'm off stroke in 6 off the ski request.
Go ahead.
I request 2 minutes out of the cockpit, that's right, please.
Sorry, second.
I request 2 minutes out of the cockpit.
Machine 66 Golf Whiskey approved, report back.
Okay.
Alright.
Easy 6374, report ready for short rerouting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Easy 6374, direct Aztec, that's Alpha Sierra Tango India Golf. You will have the further routing with Milano radar in 2 minutes.
Direct to Aztec, thank you very much. Easy 6374.
Easy 6374, correct. Contact Milano, 135455, bye bye.
135455. Merci, monsieur. Au revoir.
Yeah, I hope the 9800X3D will be good too. I'll be keeping an eye on reviews and whatnot. There's a part of me that fears if I buy it...
2990, you will be leaving my space in the next 5 minutes. Monitor Unicom, 122.8, under your flight.
Unicom 122.8, thank you, goodbye.
Yeah, my fear is that if I buy it, 24 is going to come out and it'll be like, oh, actually the 5800X3D is now really good for flight sim because multi-threading's enabled. Therefore, the importance of an X3D chip is less.
Scope 5615. Scandinavian 835.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wouldn't buy a 9800X3D until 24 comes out. Yeah, commentator, you could well be right. I hope you're right, because that means I don't have to spend any money. Yeah, it almost feels like the V-cache on the X3D chips is almost like oh, cheers, planes, trains. Yeah, it feels like the V-cache is almost like a bit of a workaround for the fact that the sim is so single-thread limited. So I wonder if 24 is actually multi-threaded properly. Maybe we won't need the Vcache as much. I don't know. I mean, it helps in loads of other games too, so maybe it will still help loads. But yeah, like Intel's coming out with new stuff pretty soon. 80 miles to top of descent. Keep an eye on that, that's good. What are my thoughts on Unicom being changed to advisory? It's up to them, I suppose, isn't it? Just is what it is. I'll do as I'm told. Which is grateful.
Scandinavian 835 on frequency.
Yeah, King Bob, I think really if... I mean, I know it's more money to go to 64 gig of RAM, but it's not hideous amounts of money, is it?
Direct Alpha Mike Foxtrot, Oscar Uniform.
Where am I going? Direct to Amphu, Air, not 432.
Griffin 6 Golf Whiskey back in cockpit.
Griffin 6 Golf Whiskey, welcome back. Squawk 5605.
5605 on squawk, Griffin 6 Golf Whiskey.
Griffin 6 Golf Whiskey, correct. And because the other traffic in conflict with you is not answering, turn left 10 degrees.
Roger, we'll turn left 10 degrees, Griffin 6 Golf.
Scandinavian 835.
Scandinavian 835.
Scandinavian 835, welcome back. Squawk 5615, turn left 5 degrees.
Can you repeat again for Scandinavian 835?
Scandinavian 835, turn left 5 degrees. Use squawk 5615.
Turn left 5 degrees, squawk 5615, Scandinavian 835.
Griffin 66 Golf Whiskey, turn right 5 degrees.
Right 5 degrees, Griffin 6 Golf Whiskey.
What's my favourite plane in the sim? Probably this one at the moment. It has been fairly consistently throughout the time that I've been with the sim as well. Very much enjoy it. Yeah, I think for the price of RAM it probably does make sense to go 64 if you can. Like, you know, 64 gig of RAM is way, way, way cheaper than like a 4080 or whatever, 5080 or, you know, whatever it's going to be. So that could be a more affordable way to get yourself a good setup. May need to hold for one loop if you want to catch up. May not have the choice, Chelsea. We're under ATC control now. Triple 7 is wonderful. I haven't flown it as much lately as I want to. I kind of feel bad taking it on short routes. That's my problem. I think once the freighter comes, I'll be using that a lot. Do a lot of freight routes. Because freight routes can use big planes that don't necessarily go as far, so I don't feel quite so bad in taking a 777 from, say, East Midlands to, I don't know, Gdansk or Frankfurt or, I don't know, Leipzig, somewhere, you know, anywhere like that. Now, is that the bottom of a cloud, or is that mountains I'm starting to see? That's the bottom of a cloud, right? Change the time, it might. Yeah, it's a cloud. At ease. What's my ETA? Oh, my ETA is all over the place at the minute because of... I'm messing around with the time. 177 miles to go.
Magnificent Condor 527, good evening, flight level 126, climbing 240.
Alors 5357, bonjour, direct VNAT, climb flight level 240.
So apparently I'm top of descent in 40 miles.
Please repeat Condor 5357.
Condor 5357, bonjour, direct VNAT, Victor Echo November Alpha Tango, climb flight level 240.
Clear direct VNAT, climb 240, Condor 5357.
We're heading down to Nice. Probably ask for what overlay is that. Sim Toolkit Pro, although I designed my own theme for it. That's custom. But what powers it is Sim Toolkit
Eiffel
Pro.
9760, vous recevez la voix.
Traffic.
Who was that? It's unusual.
Marseille Control, good evening. Amber Gate 1 Charlie on flight level 350, inbound Taleb.
Amber Gate 1 Charlie, bonjour, identified direct Rix.
Is it shareable? I don't know, Bob. Actually, I'd have to work. I don't know how I would decouple it. I don't know how I'd decouple it from Sim Toolkit. I'd have to look into that. It's just graphics and
Eiffel
stuff.
9760, vous me recevez en voix? En tout cas, si vous me parlez, je vous ai pas eu en fréquence. On a 5357 for the climb, Unicom 122 decimal 8, enjoy Zurich.
Chest frequency, Unicom 122 decimal 8. Thank you, have a good day. Condor 527.
Marsiglia Control Iberia 355 at flight level 310, inbound Bantu.
Iberia 355, bonjour, direct 1002.
Sorry, can you repeat direct?
1012, November, India Lima, Delta Uniform.
Direct Nildu Iberia 355.
Right. Now then, am I going to have to ask for descent, or are they going to give it to me?
Parfait, donc ça, France 22, Tango Papa, niveau 250.
Pardon, la France 22, Tango Papa, bonjour, direct Stella.
Direct Stella, France 22, Tango Papa.
Yeah, good call, Lone Gamer. Yeah, coffee, I wouldn't buy anything at the moment. Baker, we got issues with my control bindings today, so that's why it's up in the up position.
Alpine 87, Tango Zulu, direct Verso. Alpine 87, Tango Zulu, direct Verso.
Verso, Alpine, it's
Lufthansa Cargo 2535, direct Verso.
Direct Verso, Lufthansa Cargo 2535.
Transavia 785, bonjour, arrivée, monte 7 écho, correction 7 Tango, direct Fréjor.
Okay, let's give him a buzz, tell him we're ready for top of descent.
Transavia 785, pardon, Transavia 785, bonjour, arrivée, monte 7 Tango, direct Fréjor, Fox, Juliette, Roméo. Transavia 785.
Good evening, flight level 120, planning 140.
Transavia 785, bonjour, identified, direct, expect Mike Econ November 7 Tango arrival, direct Fréjor, Foxtrot, Juliette, Roméo. Transavia 785.
Yes,
Okay, I'm now at top of descent, I need to give them a call.
Monde, Mike Echo Novembre 7 Tango, direct Foxtrot, Juliette, Roméo.
Airnaut 432, we are at top of descent.
Airnaut 432, descent flight level 140.
Descent to flight level 140, Airnaut 432.
France 22, Tango Papa, prêt pour la descente.
Flight level 140.
Lufthansa 1002, bonjour, climb flight level 220, direct Gaudra.
Climb flight level 220, direct Ulna, Lufthansa 100.
Négative, Gaudra, Golf Oscar, Delta, Romeo Alpha.
Direct Golf Oscar, Delta, Romeo Alpha.
Okay, speed brakes time.
Air France 22, Tango Papa, descendez niveau 150.
Descend niveau 150, Air France 22, Tango Papa.
Scandinavian 835, direct Esoko.
Direct Isoko, Scandinavian 835.
Machine 666, Golf Whiskey, direct Bagby.
Direct to Bagby, Griffin 6, Whiskey Golf Whiskey.
All traffic and frequency, I will be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, so a bit of speed brakes and we are back on profile, almost 1,000 feet off profile.
Control with the Ninja Tower 7319 aircraft level 630 inbound Thomas.
Sorry, back on frequency, Sky Travel 7319, bonjour, direct Nopmo.
Direct Nopmo, just for the 729.
Alpha 87 Tango Zulu, Unicorn 122 decimal 8, bye bye.
Yeah, that's alright, light speed, I think I've got the gist of it.
Lufthansa 1002, Unicom 122.8, enjoy your flight.
Unicom, thank you very much, have a good night.
Transavia 785, je confirme, direct Fox, Juliette Romeo, Fréjorg.
Direct Fox, Juliette Romeo, Fréjorg.
Scandinavian 835, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
122.8, thank you very much.
Airnaut 432, new scope 1000.
Airnaut 432, could you repeat?
New scope 1000.
I'm not sure what that means.
Airnaut 432, I confirm scope 1000.
1000 new squawk, Airnaut 432.
Lufthansa Cargo 2535, Unicom 122.8, au revoir.
Lufthansa Cargo 2535, close Unicom, thank you for service, bye bye.
Why have I got a new squawk? Struggled with the accent there a little bit.
Tango, Papa, contactez Lyon, 120, 230, bonne arrivée.
120, décimale 230 à France 22, Tango Papa, merci, bonne soirée.
Ryanair 05 Tango November, bonjour, I call you back very shortly for your clearance.
Right, let's get the next frequency in 134.475, I believe.
Ryanair 05 Tango November, are you able to perform the Akuti to Quebec departure? I need a climb of 8.2% until flight level, until 4,200 feet. Ryanair 05 Tango November, in that case, cleared to Lyon, Akuti to Quebec departure, runway 05, climb initially flight level 80 and scope will be 1000. Ryanair 05 Tango November, we don't, I don't really have any wind, sorry, runway 34, my bad, totally damped. Runway 34 for departure.
Air France 850, bonsoir, avec vous actuellement, flight level 11 000 en montée.
Je vous rappelle, break Ryanair 05 Tango November, read back correct, startup approved, report for taxi. Air France 850, montée niveau 220, direct Gaudra.
On monte niveau 220, direct Gaudra, Air France 850.
Hello, this is Air France 14 Charlie View, flight 350, requesting vectors to runway 04 left.
Air France 14 Charlie, bonjour, descent flight level 17, question flight level 180, fall.
180, Air France 14 Charlie.
Air France 14 Charlie, I guess you took a big direct on your route, can you confirm your waypoint?
Direct is November Echo Romeo Alpha Sierra for Air France 14 Charlie.
Air France 14 Charlie, Roger, for information that direct was a little bit too ambitious, next time try to reduce a little bit so you don't skip any sectors you were supposed to contact. Anyways, I call you back very shortly for your arrival.
Roger, sorry about that, Air France 1 Charlie.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm going to get handed off to Nice approach quite shortly. Should hopefully have the run of the place with a bit of luck. It's getting busy, eh? Getting busy.
Air France 1 you can expect the RNP Alpha runway 04 left via vectors. For the moment, continue to near us and accelerate follow.
Roger, expect vectors for the ILS runway 04 left and now continue current waypoint Air France 1 Charlie.
I confirm RNP Alpha approach.
Sorry, RNP Alpha approach Air France 1 Charlie.
Airnote 432, direct Mike Uniform Sierra, distance flight level 80, expect RNP Alpha approach runway 04 left.
And I'm really struggling with the accent. Apologies, Airnaut 432, would you mind repeating?
Airnote 432, descent flight level 80, direct Mike Uniform Sierra, expect vectors for RNP Alpha approach runway 04 left.
Send flight level 80 and direct to Mike Uniform Sierra. We will expect vectors for the 04 left.
Air France 850 pour plus haut, Unicom 122.8, bon courage, bon vol.
Unicom 122.8, merci à vous, Air France 850.
Air France 420, vous êtes là?
Actuellement, c'est flight level 40, actuellement très compliqué.
Bonjour Air France 420, montée niveau 220, direct Gaudra.
Je monte niveau 220, Air France 420. Direct Gaudra.
Okay, we are wildly above profile here. We need to do a speed intervene.
Guitar 619er, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye bye. Guitar 619er.
Guitar 619er, go ahead.
Guitar 619er, that's traffic just above you is going to Madrid as well, way faster than you, so it would not be a factor. Monitor Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
122.8, thank you very much, have a nice evening.
Europa 16 Papa, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
122.8, Europa 16 Papa, thank you for the service, bye bye.
Sky Travel 7319er, scope 1000. Sorry, Jet Travel 7319er, scope 1000.
There's the coast.
Air France 401 pour la suite de la montée, Unicom 122.8, mon vol.
Alright, 10,000 feet. Continuous lights on.
Top 647 Juliet, India, bonjour, River 7 Romeo, arrival, expect RNT Alpha, runway 04 left. Air France 14 Charlie, flying 17, question 165.
Heading 165, Air France 14 Charlie.
Airnote 7, question, Airnote 42, flying 095.
095, Airnaut 432.
EasyJet Travel 7319 on. Correct. Air France 14 Charlie, descent flight level 130.
130, 1 for Charlie.
Oh, right.
785, descent flight level 180.
Air Not 432, just to confirm we're expecting the RNAV Alpha for runway 04 left.
If I'm fully correct, RNAV Alpha 04 left.
Happy days, let's just confirm we've got that in. RNAV Alpha 04 left. Happy days.
Subsys 47 Juliet India, descent flight level 180.
You may be asked to do the RNAV instead, Chelsea.
Airnaut 432, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend flight level 3,000 feet, apologies, and QNH 1013, and not 432.
Airnaut 432, correction, at Nice, QNH 1011, my bad.
1011, and not 432.
Sorry for the delay, Ryanair 05 Tango November taxi via Golf, holding point runway 34, report ready for departure.
Okay, so we need to be at 190 knots by Bisbo, which is the waypoint over here. Feeling quite stressed actually doing all this. Thought this would be a nice easy approach.
Air France 14 Charlie, turn right 5 degrees, descent flight level 80.
Right, 170, descent flight over 80, runway 1 for Charlie.
Airnaut 432, direct Bisbo, speed 220 knots.
Bisbo, speed 220, Air Not 432.
Portugal 183, bonjour, via seat, climb flight level 170.
Lot 120, radio check.
Portugal 183, confirm you don't have the standard departure?
Let's go flaps 5.
I am error here because of the departure, Airbus 180.
No problem, in that case, turn right heading 240, will bring you back to your route.
240, Airbus 180.
Lot 120, bonjour, identified, climb flight level 310, direct Gemla.
Flight level 310, lot 120.
Lot 120, I confirm, direct Gemla, Golf Echo Mike, Lima Alpha. Lot 120.
Lot 120.
Direct Gemla, Golf Echo Mike, Lima Alpha.
Can I zoom my nav map in a bit? Yeah, sure.
Right, Griffin 66, Golf Whiskey, Unicom 122.8, enjoy your flight.
Unicom, 1 scope, wrong gearing scope, whiskey Alpha, network.
647 Juliet India, descent flight level 130. Air Portugal 183, are you able to proceed direct to Admiral?
Negative, I only have here Badot, Bravo Alpha, Delta, Oscar, Delta, Airport 183.
Badod is perfectly fine, direct Badod.
Direct Badot, Airport 183, thank you.
Air France 14 Charlie, turn right heading 230, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1011.
Right, 230, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1011, Air France 14 Charlie.
Air Note 432, speed 200 knots.
Apologies, I didn't quite catch the speed. Air 432.
200, 200.
200, Air 432.
Air Note 432, correct. After Bisbo, free speed again, and you're cleared for RNP Alpha 04 left.
After Bisbo, cleared for the Arnav Alpha 04 left, Air 432.
Jet Travel 7319, welcome back. Scope 1000.
Never done an Arnav in this thing. So on the charts here, I've got 109.2. Not entirely sure what that means.
Ryanair 5, Tango November, line up runway 34, clear for takeoff, wind at Bastia is calm. Transalia 78, pardon, Transalia 785, tournez à droite 480, descendez niveau 80.
Alright. So I'm guessing it's pretty much the same as an ILS, except...
Travel 7319, scope 1000, 1000.
Yeah, already said. But we had infraction on the private descent of level 80, I just ran to the boat, just so it's to... not for me. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sorry, it was my fault.
No problem.
Slot 120 for further climb, Unicom 122.8, enter your flight.
2500.
122.8.
AFM 122.8, have a good flight. Air France 14 Charlie, turn right, direct Bisbo, cleared RNP Alpha, approach runway 04 left. Break Air Note 432, contact tower 118.7, have a good night. Air Note 432, contact tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Contact tower 118.7, thanks for service. Yeah. Nice Tower, good evening, Air Note 432 on the Arnav Alpha approach into 04 left.
Air Note 432, good evening, wind 30 dot clear to land runway 04 left.
Clear to land 04 left, Air Note 432. Okay, this seems like it's bringing us in a really weird way here.
1000.
Okay. I've totally messed this up. We're gonna have to go around. End up 432 going around.
Air Note 432, please approach, slow down, approach, contact, miss approach, miss, stop, miss 124,
Contact Nice approach, Air Note 432. Oh, dearie me. Nice approach, Air Not 432, we're going around.
Vous avez 785, tournez à gauche, 470. Sorry, the other session coding, second call sign.
Air Not 432, we're going around at Nice.
Air Not 432, welcome back. Climb initially 4,000 feet, right heading 125. I will bring you back and explain to you why it failed.
4,000 feet, heading 125.
So Air Not 432, just to be sure, right 125, climb 4,000.
Oh my god, what is going on? Right, 125, climb to 4,000, Air Not 432.
Ryanair 5 Tango November, continue climb, flight level 360, and proceed direct to... stand by just a second.
What is going
Ryanair 5
on?
Tango November, sorry, direct Eagles in the plan 360.
Continue climbing flight level 360, proceed direct Eagles, Ryanair 5 Tango November.
Iberia 355, Unicom, 122.8, bye-bye.
What is it doing?
Portugal 190, sorry for that, continue climb, flight level 340, and proceed direct to Dabo.
Oh my god. This is all going so wrong.
Portugal 190.
The temptation just to disconnect has never been stronger.
Direct to Kirby.
Direct to Idaho Air Patrol 183, sorry about the delay.
No problem, Portugal 183, correct, brake break, easy 12, direct, clear, Cré, India, Romeo, Bravo, India. Brake break, Air France 14 Charlie, monitor tower, contact tower, sorry, 118.7, bye bye.
118.7, Air France 14 Charlie.
Jet travel 7319, I'm sorry, Milano is just closed, Unicom 122.8, enjoy your flight.
Unicom 122.8, just 71 and then.
Right.
Subsea 47 Juliet India, right heading 240, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1011. Turn right heading 240, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1011. Transavia 785, descent 3000, pardon, Transavia 785, descendez 3000 pieds, QNH à Montpellier, 1010, unité 0, unité 0. Transavia 785, c'est correct, vous êtes au cap pour un guidage sur l'ILS 30 droite et je vous rappelle pour tourner.
I'm confused how to do this RNAV, basically, I think is the issue.
Airload 432, do you have some time so I can explain to you what procedure you were missing?
Yes, I do.
Airload 432, after the RNP Alpha, you're supposed to follow the VPT Alpha for runway 04 left, which means, in fact, after your last waypoint, you continue straight ahead on a heading, and you perform a visual approach to runway 04 left. You turned a little bit too early, which is why you are not stabilized, I guess.
Yeah, I had the plane in approach mode, which I think kind of took me in, and then it was too late, so I apologise for that. Thank you for explaining, Air Not 432.
No problem. If you want to grab the charts for VPT Alpha, you will find everything. In the meantime, turn right heading 220 vector for ND Alpha number 2.
Turn right heading 220, Air Not 432.
Transavia 785, tournez à gauche 070.
Well done, Chelsea.
Hamburg 81 Charlie Heavy, request descent please.
Hamburg 81 Charlie, descent flight level 230.
Descent flight level 230, Hamburg 81 Charlie.
Well done, Chelsea. Good to see somebody's doing it right tonight. Yeah, so it says after Mike November 04 Alpha, continue on heading 354, then we do it visually into 04 left.
Subsys 47 Juliet India, direct Bisbo, cleared RNT Alpha 04 left. Subsys 47 Juliet India, I confirm, after Bisbo, you are cleared for RNT Alpha approach runway 04 left.
Right, we try again. God damn. I did kind of think, you know, having never done an RNAV before, I was like, I hope I don't mess this up.
Bonjour, identified, direct Golf Echo November.
Direct Golf Echo November, KLM 41.
Antalya 785, descendez 2000 pieds, QNH 1010. Portugal. Sorry, Portugal 183, it's approved, report back. Antalya 785, direct SPIG, cleared ILS Zulu runway 30 right. Pardon, toujours en français, j'y arrive pas décidément. Transavia 785, direct SPIG, autorisé approche ILS Zulu 30 droite. Subsys 47 Juliet India, you didn't turn, I confirm, direct Bisbo, Bravo India Sierra, Bravo Oscar. Arnold 432, you will be number 1, because the other traffic took a little bit too long to turn. Turn right heading 255 and descend 3000 feet, QNH 1011.
255, 3000 feet, QNH 1011, and up 432. Right. Don't mess this up again, you Wally.
Subsys 47 Juliet India, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1011. Welcome back here, Portugal 18.
Say control, Ryanair 05 Tango November, we're leaving cockpit for 2 minutes.
Ryanair 05 Tango November, no problem, just before you go, proceed direct Pinhead.
Before leaving, proceed direct Pinhead, Ryanair 05 Tango November.
Nice one, Chelsea.
Direct Bisbo, cleared RNT Alpha, runway 04 left.
What's that for me?
Arnold 432.
And at 432.
Direct Bisbo, cleared RNT Alpha 04 left.
Cleared Bisbo, direct RMP Alpha 04 left. And at 432.
Subsys 47 Juliet India, I don't know which waypoint you found, it's not the right one once again. I confirm, you are cleared for an RMP Alpha, runway 04 left, not Zulu, not any other letter, Alpha. Cleared direct Bisbo, Bravo India Sierra, Bravo Oscar.
Gate 1 Charlie, continue descent please.
Sorry, follower, monitor Unicom 122.8, Hamburg 81 Charlie, have a good arrival.
Thank you for the service, 2 Uniform 122.8, Hamburg 81 Charlie.
Right, here we go then. Are we feeling good this time? Are we feeling good this time? There we go. Alright, let's get some gear down, shall we?
Lufthansa 1076, bonjour. Identified your verifier from airspace. Direct 1000 bas. Airnode 432, contact tower 118.7. Have a good luck for this 7 train.
Contact tower, thank you for your patience and your help, Airnode 432. Nice Tower, good evening, Airnode 432 again, coming in to land on the RNAV Alpha for 04 left.
Airnode 0432, we can clear to land on runway 04 left.
Clear to land 04 left, Airnode 432.
The pressure's on.
Right, eyes down for full house, everybody. Now we'll do 148 as our final approach speed. Alright, gear down, auto brake is set. This is feeling much more controlled than last time. Oh god, the charts. My bad. Quite a challenging approach this, isn't it, on the quiet? Those touchdown markers look awful close to the
Good evening, 15 approach
400.
Approaching minimums. 300.
Okay, one way or another, we're getting this down, okay?
Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We're down. Thank goodness. Oh, man. What a load of stress, eh? Keep it rolling. Yeah, okay, so note to self, RMP approaches, especially into Nice, require more planning next time.
Airbus 432 vacated on the left.
Vacated to the left, 04 left is now vacated out 432.
Top Swiss 47 Juliet India, wind calm, clear to land on réseau 4 left. Airbus 0432 taxi gate 8 Charlie via uniform, Foxtrot and Tango.
Taxi to gate 8 Charlie via uniform, Foxtrot and Tango at 432.
This is F France 141. So we get gate 8 out, please. 321
Air France 1 for Charlie, the program taxi gate Alpha 8 via uniform, Foxtrot and Tango.
Uniform, Foxtrot, Tango, F France 141.
Okay, flaps up. Okay, Mr. EasyJet, are you going to stop for me? Sure hope so.
Top Swiss 47 Jet India, chart uniform. Air France 1 for Charlie, on chart Foxtrot and on chart 1.
Yeah, was that left Foxtrot, Air France 1 for
Air France 1 for Charlie, yes, just uniform, Foxtrot, on chart Foxtrot, passing behind the Boeing 738.
Roger, we'll hold that. We'll hold that. Everyone's on the front.
Top Swiss 47 Jet India, taxi gate 44 via uniform. And,
Okay, right onto Foxtrot. Now I guess we see how good this scenery is with regard to getting us to a gate.
Air France 1 for Charlie, continue taxi, follow Boeing 738.
Continue taxi, Air France 1 for Charlie. Via Foxtrot and then to 8 Alpha.
It's 10 Alpha, 8 Charlie should be up here on the left. There it is. God damn, I made a mess of that approach, didn't I? Still, we did it. We did it. That's the main thing. The temptation to disconnect was intense. I won't lie. Wait a minute. So that's saying 8 Alpha, and I'm sure the sign on the ground just said 8 Charlie. Yeah, it is. That's weird. Hey, well, we made it anyway. Crikey. I thought to myself, I'll just do Gatwick to Nice. That'd be a nice, easy little flight. Wouldn't be too much. How wrong was I? I think I'd have had an easier time just going to Frankfurt. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Just goes to show. Right. APU on. Oh, dearie me. I feel proper stressed now from BatSim. Let's get that APU on, then we will get ourselves deboarded and see how many fines New Sky gave us. It could be intense.
Thank you very much, Mr. This is F144 Charlie. Have a nice evening. Bonne nuit.
F144 Charlie, frequency change. Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right. Come on, APU. Fire. Should have done that on the taxi, shouldn't I? Too busy being stressed. That's what it was. Seems I've just caught the end of the flight. Yes, accidental gamer. I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. Right. Engines off. Close the flight with New Sky. Alright, let's see what I got. I got a 7.55 because we had some delays. Yeah. The landing was okay. Great touchdown, it said. Obviously the second landing. Yeah, I think basically I relied too heavily on the autopilot coming in to land on that first one. Essentially, I thought, oh, I'll just, because it's an RNAV, I'll just press the approach mode and it will do the same things it does for an ILS, but it's just RNAV. And obviously that was my mistake. What I failed to look at was this bit on the chart. Where is it? I'll show you the chart. I failed to take into account this 354 heading, and I guess it wasn't clear to me that it was kind of, you do it visual from that point. That was my mistake. It says here, missed approach, that's fine. In order not to overfly the Cape in the city of Antibes, avoid deviations to the west after blah blah blah, follow 554. Yeah. Well, hopefully that was somewhat entertaining for you to watch, but yeah, first time actually doing an RNAV on stream. I've always ended up doing ILSs, and I think that's probably was to my cost, because tonight I was massively inexperienced with an RNAV and messed it up. But I guess we won't do that again, because now we know. So there is that. Most RNAVs are the same, but not all. This was an RNAV with visual. Some, I guess, are not all equal. Yeah, I probably should have done a bit more planning on the way over on the cruise. Anyway, I think it's time for me to disappear now. I'm going to go and hang my head in shame. But at least we got the landing right on the second time anyway, so that's something. Not sure when I will be live next, but I will try and schedule it to give you all some notice. But until next time, guys, take the very best care of yourselves, and we will try and brush up on our RNAVs in the future, as Lone Gaming says there. Yeah, maybe we should do more RNAVs on the next stream. Let's get them properly sorted out. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take it easy. Cheers.